光よし、目標よし、私たちを止められる敵は何もなしこういうのが好きなんでしょ。
Which the base break is more of an interceptor than yeah.
I don't think the armor really counts for much, not either. Like, I think it'll save you from 1 extra cannonball.
I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Have we built one to test it?
I don't think so. You might
We're
need
kind of in
to-
a resource shortage, so it's best
Yeah.
not to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a test ship by ship already, so
I mean, we have like 2 weeks from now, so maybe not today, but soon. Maybe you can make some war
About
games.
that. Already in B4, there's going to be some
Yeah.
problems apparently
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go handle that tomorrow.
The Ethiopian
Oh, yeah.
pirates.
That's why I was also saying no earlier to wasting the cannonballs.
I mean,
Oh, I
yeah,
got-
but I can easily make cannonballs, which we're gonna need on this vessel anyway.
True. But no point in wasting them if we just need the resources anyway.
At least we would have turned the resources into something we were all gonna be needing, though. That's why I offered to go and make the alloy, because we're gonna need that regardless as well.
Yep. 23.
And make yourself some clothes
It's probably
to
just
protect
Oh,
you
look,
from
you
being
look up!
cold.
we can actually.
And for the sake of family dignity,
Welcome back, Peyton.
Apparently, people have already got like.
gather some
10,000
food
Alright,
and
you mean-
100,000
so you can
furnish
eat a
material.
balanced diet. Just like
Where you going?
Mumsy always told you.
What I understand,
Fruits
like I
and
said,
meat. Cook the meat first on a caliphate.
that are similar to like
Once you're closed and fed, talk to the shipyardsman out on the pier. Bring him what he needs, and he'll give you a raft or a sloop that'll get us off this rock.
Alright, so.
A captain's most important tools ain't your
Yeah, the flag,
now
I can't
go
see it.
forth and conquer the Atlas. Become a pirate legend just like me,
I see the light.
and make your great grand
Nice.
story.
Okay, so you said that you were a secondary
Check for
post
shadows,
level
please.
4, right? Oh, yeah, go get food then.
You're clear.
Go get food and come back.
Yes, it's the shipyard.
Not galleon.
Oh, it's brigantine.
I was about to say already galleons. Goddamn.
Fog made it look like a galleon for a second.
The galleon would
I
be
don't think
quite
anyone's actually
ambitious.
awake. I think that's just a light that's on.
yeah, but we could get pocket sand off.
Yeah.
There's a few shallows up this way.
Alright, everyone.
Okay, let's do fast pocket sand.
that's a bright lantern.
Yeah, I never liked them.
I used to always tear them off my ship as well.
This one's going in the scrapbook.
Set.
Alright! So, are you fed now? Wonderful. Make sure you speak in whispers up here so we aren't accidentally talking over the ones in the back. No, that's alright. Alright, so you said that you were a secondary bosun before the storm.
Is everyone aboard?
And then you were saying how you made a captain.
You want to make the hide armor?
So,
Depend.
So, do you know what the most important
Oh, it's
parts
in the
of the
cosmetics.
vessel
Down
that
in
you're
the
going to?
cosmetics line.
Whisper, please! Trying to have a conversation about bosuning. Anyway.
And by then, my ear infection was so far gone that I just couldn't hear anymore.
What crap? These people. Alright, so. Do what's the most important part? The top
Before
thing.
Really? Sure. But I haven't seen it for C4 would be needed.
The cannons, things underneath the cannons, sails
Ash.
ファイヤーコントロール頼むわよ
Ash.
Ash?
Yes?
Ash.
Emming!
Where did you guys go during your last race? Did you go to C4 ever? Oh, by the way, this would be well-ish. Wreckage ahead.
大丈夫です指揮官綾波を信じて
Alright, sorry, I'm gonna be jumping for this wreckage.
Yes, I
They
have
were-
like 100 on.
They were asking where
真
we
の
went
力
with it.
味わうがいい
Never
We're in
mind!
this different
Stop
place.
me. Yeah, no, it's all good.
真の力味わうがいいもっと騎士の剣もっと
Alright, so those are kind of like the most important features. Obviously, you know, if primary calls for assistance, you're the first one to come down and assist, correct?
Yep.
Cadet?
What?
Oh, there you are.
Fondle the keel a little.
Alright, so,
What the fuck?
so you remember that. If I call for help, you're the first one to come down and
not.
assist, correct? Whisper, remember? Yeah, I've already yelled at them. Jeez, I gotta yell at you too. Alright.
God.
Do you remember
Did
the
it tell us
sequence range of what
are you doing
need?
a repair there? And under whose instruction?
Shimmer.
My apologies.
Alright.
Milk, I'm not all.
Quite probable, yes.
Never
Okay, I
mind.
think we might have two more issues I want to deal with.
Because you have a primary and a secondary bosun.
Awesome, grab it.
It's a bit far.
Alright,
too
wonderful.
Yeah.
Actually that wasn't far enough. We could have gotten that one. Anyway. I've got a feeling. I got a thing. Can I get all cadets to the front of the ship, please? All cadets to the front.
It's the
大丈夫です
funniest thing.
綾波を信じて
Yeah. What are you saluting for? You don't even. Alright, so
真の力
cadets, what do you
味わう
think
がい
about
い
listening? Because I figure if I'm gonna do it one, I might as well do it for all four.
この程度じゃ足りないわ味わうがい
I
い
know how to
もっ
hit
と
things
騎
with
士
a
の
hammer.
剣もっ
Can
と
someone get me a
So, there's two different types of listening. You
Stop.
can well, actually,
味わうがい
primary,
い
secondary, and tertiary. Normally we don't really
ベルリ
have.
ードゥラデスピキア
Although on things like galleons, we typically actually have 4 to 5 bosun. Your
Yes.
primary bosun is in charge of your gun deck and your keel. Your secondary bosun is in charge of making sure everything's good to go from the first deck up, which means your sails, your cannons up here, under the cannons, the helm area on the
ビー
aft.
ルが進むわ
That all
ね
falls underneath your secondary bosun. Primaries.
We gotta have someone who's chasing us.
There's a reason why we're also called primary.
Ash.
If something happens to our captain and our lieutenant, primary comes
Ahead.
to the third of trying to
If
come
we
in.
ever have
Chain
pirates
of
chasing us,
command. There
by
you
the
go.
way, we should have
That works. Right.
a whole bunch of us just start smoking at the back
Okay.
of the ship.
Does anybody know
fucking
how many
ridiculous.
hammers a bosun is supposed to carry?
3?
Anybody else want to take a little guess?
As many
Or
as
at
cadets are
least-
on the ship, ma'am?
Try to whisper also while we're up here. You guys can all move closer if you want, by the way. I am.
She bites, be
Delete
careful.
that. Okay, stand by.
There is sharks though. Sharks.
Oh, sharks.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I heard it.
It's tuna, not the shark.
No, I heard a shark.
Yeah, I do see a tuna.
It's not the tuna.
There's a shark!
Well, Cook went to go.
Shark!
Yeah, shark. Yep, there he
Good
goes.
job.
I've been drinking too much.
And that sounds like a you problem.
Everybody problem.
I'm just pressing the mute.
No, there's no shark. I hear it gurgling down there.
That's a dolphin.
Dolphins don't gurgle. I have bedded a few dolphins at the what?
Excuse me?
You what now?
We don't need to know this.
I should not have booked back here.
That's why you ain't got no money, all that house
house
for you gotta pay.
I'm gonna.
Hey, you're awake.
And see, it's a dolphin.
No sleeping on the job.
Ah, yes, Konichiwa.
Alright, anyway, sorry.
Are you getting frisky with that dolphin?
Goddamn.
Yeah, I hit it. Alright, anyway, sorry. As I was saying. Okay, does anybody know how many splinters we let certain things get down? How low do we
Back
let
to
the
apparently
cannons
freaking
go
out the rest of the
go
crew.
and repair them?
Yeah, they don't know how weird the night crew can get. We're pretty weird.
Nope, okay. Does anybody know how many splinters a basic cannon has?
4,000.
Incorrect.
8,000?
I just remember Thorn. You guys remember Thorn?
If you check out your hammer, you can see. Cannons are extremely important in battles. They're one of the most important things.
さあ、私と先生合同勝負よ。鬼神の力、味わうがいい。
So for cannon, typically when they start to get about 700 splinters, I start to let the captain
味わうがいい。
hey, they're getting a little weak. When they're about 2,000 down,
鬼神の
I
力、
can tell them, hey,
味わう
I
が
You
いい。
guys don't remember when I was captain a few
cannon
summons ago.
is firepower. With firepower,
Commodore.
your chance, or you
Shut up. Commodores would be like literally like
Hey, Ash,
pushing each other by the palm.
ベルリー・トゥーラッテスピーしよう。なめるな。
depends on how you look at it. Your sails are going to be probably
What
one of the
was
most
his name?
important. As
Oh,
well.
God,
Sails
what was the
and your
Commodore?
helm can also be most important because without a helm you can't turn. However, if you also look at it this way, your flanks and gun forge are most important.
I know
because
that
without them,
person's
the ship would be sinking.
other name, but not their name. But that one go by.
Not only that, without your decks, you don't have anywhere to put
What, really?
Which would take priority first, was it?
Depends on what.
Typically,
味わうがいい。
yeah, typically it's just sales. Alright.
We almost always carry a
こ
spare
の程度じゃ足りない。味わうがいい。 騎士の剣さばきだ。
so if the helm goes, we typically have one spare that we can try to use.
神の
However,
力、
we don't
味
really
わう
carry
がいい。
spare decks, don't carry spare sails. They're a waste of them.
ベルリー・トゥーラッテ
As
ス
long
ピ
as
ー
you
し
still
よう。
have,
なめるな。神の力、
as long as you still
味
have
わ
your
うがい
sails,
い。
you still have the ability to go. You know,
この程度じゃ
I
足
had
り
it
ない。
growing
味わ
up
うがい
where
い。
sails were the only thing we had.
もっとだ。
And
騎
by
士の
God, I
剣さば
could
き
have
を。
those with just those sails. It was a little hard whenever you could
神
nine
の
them,
力、
but
味わうがいい。
So when it comes to the main deck, like the actual deck itself, the primary bosun will do their best to assist you and keep it up because all we got. However, the secondary should also just take a glance down, look at the deck as well. It's kind of a shared thing. If the sails happen to hear it, and I'm right next to it, I will call out you know, rear sail repairing. Means I got it. Secondary bosun doesn't need to worry about it. However, the secondary bosun is going to be the main one to repair the sail. Because the secondary bosun is the one who can see the sails better than of the primary can. I'll continue on the other side there.
That would be my job. That's
Oh, that's an angry one. Holy shit.
No, it's a headache. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Angry.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm not too worried about it. Woo! Lots of Alright, but yeah, secondary bosun you're going to be taking care of all of this. If the primary on whatever ship you're on, call for the secondary bosun. What is the appropriate response?
Oh my god, I have an itch right on this part of my back I cannot reach. Ugh.
Alright, well, whisper A and B, that's okay, I can repeat.
He's got a back
Basically,
scratcher.
if your primary bosun, if you're running second, if the
Back
primary
scratcher?
bosun says that they need a secondary bosun below deck, what is the response the secondary is going to give the primary?
What? Yeah.
Check this. What? No. What? Okay.
You're
Anybody
going
else
to
got a
say
response?
yes,
Very bright all of a
or
sudden.
unless you can't, like you're at the last minute repaired, then say just wait a second, quickly something, and then you go.
Yeah. Just the wind gets it.
Don't try not to say wait a second.
Oh, there
But
we go.
if you are keeping that helm up, you know you've got two different pieces.
Oh,
you
I got
can
that
hit
itch.
quick. Say on it, hit them, and immediately get your butt down there. I don't want to hear.
So where
I'm
was that
too
itch again?
busy
What
to
part of the
notice
back?
this. Somebody pulled that on me once.
Inside voice, crazy.
Thank you. Because if I hear somebody say, I'm too busy to come assist the primary, I can assure you, I will hunt whoever says that down, and I will give them help, like I give the last one help.
When shall bosun take people off guns?
The secondary bosun will never take anybody off the gun. Only the primary
So,
does.
yeah.
The primary will hold the
didn't happen.
rifle on the gun when we need bucketing. Now, other than Cadet Baloney over there, who has already went through 3 of these seminars, how many planks and gun parts can we miss? Or, well then hopefully you know it's like the back of your hand. How many gun ports can one person bucket and keep the ship afloat?
Depends how far they are from a gun port. At least 4.
Let's say 2 bosun.
Alright, whoever said at least 4, you're basically correct. 4 planks or gun ports missing, one person can easily bucket. If you start to... one person needs to bucket up to 5, depending. If you have planks that are leaking, and you lose a 5th one or leaking one, you're basically going to be needing 2 people.
Oh my god,
2
there's
people
another
can
fucking
easily
storm
bucket
coming. Oh my god.
whenever we're missing an entire side of a ship.
Yeah.
If for some odd reason the water is still coming up, you'll pull a 3rd. Who are the first people to get pulled for bucketing?
Or the cadets bosun.
Depends.
closest to the helm, correct?
Cadet Baloney?
It's
What's
going
the
to be your aft cannons,
I have to get interrupt you here, Ash.
and then up.
For sure.
Hold on. Alright, yeah, what's up?
Alright.
Are we getting
Keratin.
pocket sand or?
Keratin, we're hunting Keratin and Pole.
Do
Okay.
the body system. Everyone do the body system. Pick up the second body, go on the land and gather materials.
Alright.
Primarily coal and primarily Keratin.
Alright, cadets. We will finish this
If you got your body,
afterwards.
you can go on the land. The blue flare means you need to go back to the ship. Blue flare or someone in there.
Make sure you were paying attention to that,
I don't see any
cadet. Blue
scorpions on the
flare. Go back
Yeah,
to the
permission.
ship.
That's
Do not lose your buddy. Your Buddy's your responsibility.
I need a buddy.
The chipmunk
can't
cook
help
is
you,
already
buddy.
swimming off without a buddy.
Okay.
But that's okay, I did that last time.
Same chat.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you like to be my
everybody-
buddy?
Everybody bodied up and I got left with nobody, so I just kind of did my own little thing near the ship.
I mean, there were
Right.
like 3 cadets running together, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
not all the issue.
It happens.
All right, buddy.
Got no buddy. Not leaving without a buddy.
Actually, I need food. A triple buddy, I guess?
Yeah, we do it. Triple, Kuma?
Yep. The 3 of you go together.
Yep.
Go. Carotenoid, remember, Keratin and Cole.
Keratin come from turtles too?
Yes, turtles.
Everything.
Kill turtles, kill.
We go in church. Buddies. These are my buddies. These are my buddies.
Is that what the coal looks like? Buddy check. Buddy check, 1 pager, buddy check. Behind you?
Akuma,
Hi.
what about the triple team this elephant?
That's an interesting name for me. I'll take that. I like that nickname.
We'll get a lot of keratin out of it, I guarantee.
I'll give you some.
Dead ahead.
Do you have a carotenoid knife?
I do.
Oh, we got a second elephant here. Sailor Joe, would you and Sailor Frank like to assist us with this next elephant? Oh yeah, everybody do a food check, see if you need to eat.
Cook, where are you? Oh, there.
Yeah, about that.
Do you need food?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, cadets.
Do anybody have a food parcel on them? Because I am in dire need of one.
That was perfectly in unison, and I'm kind of impressed.
Okay. Okay,
But,
stick
yeah,
with Frank. If you stick with the cadets, I'll find you.
I still have that area. I didn't use it yet. If you need it, I just holding on to it.
What do you have?
I got it.
I'm halfway full. But if you need a Navy ration, I just hold them.
I'm just opening. No, I'm still going down. My health is still going down. I'm okay. Should be okay.
Do you need anything specific?
I'm recovering. I'm recovering now. Okay, should be good. Let's go get that next elephant for the curtain.
Alright, just one thing before we go, cadets. When you kill animals, check the innards. If there's any blood, it's worth taking out. I know the hospital will always, yeah, the hospital.
Alright.
Do we have a way to preserve it on the ship?
Not on the ship, but I'd say take it anyway, just in case it makes it back. Just on the off chance.
If it stacks, I believe we would be good.
Oh, also, whilst we're throwing things out, Cadet Pedro, can you do me a favor and throw out that prefab hunt? Yeah, I had to pick up a cadet earlier on that was carrying something around the tune of 400 pounds in his pockets, and I damn near broke my back.
Do you want me to place this hut? You're asking?
No, just chuck it out. It's unnecessary weight at this point.
Yeah, it's around 40.
Alright, let's go. go get that next time.
Alright. Turtle?
Thank you.
I did keep myself fully amused. In fact, I recruited Mr. Silvers here from where I was hiding during the storm.
Oh, nice.
Do keep your eyes peeled for the little green lumps of coal, guys.
Alright.
Okay.
If I remember correctly from about 7 hours ago when we were on this island, there's not much past this.
Hold on, what have we got down here? What have we got down here? Oh, come and have a look at this, gentlemen. Strange little building here. Very interesting, isn't it? Where's Mr. Frank and the? I see two more. What is it? Cadets running over there.
It's running down the beach.
Hold on.
Oh, look at that fish.
Should we get the fish?
Oh, somebody was hitting me and tried to kill me. Remember, you can hurt your teammate.
Anybody fancy some caviar?
Just do be careful, guys. You almost killed me.
Oh, I found a gem, garnet. Should we take this back?
That's a sample. It's always good.
It's heavy. A little bit, probably be alright though.
Okay, let's keep heading around.
Tortoise?
Yeah, just be careful. I almost got killed by one of you guys. Yeah, let's unload and see what the mission plan is.
Okay. First, sailor and cadet. So, when you empty your pocket, go and grab something.
Flinter? Yes, okay.
Yep.
Straight back in.
I think.
Yep, there is also salt on the island in the form of iodine.
Okay, next to cadets, you will be grabbed some salt. Empty your
Looking
pocket.
for the black rocks on the beach and in the water.
Also, sir, I did find some gems, garnet. I took a sample.
I placed it in ship's inventory.
Aye, sir.
There is also sugar cane located here. If any of the culinary experts have any use for that.
That is not sugarcane. We were here a few hours ago. I thought the same thing. I went to gather it. It's ute.
Huh.
Alright, so we can gather some flint.
Any update on gathering resources? Or just continue out?
Just continue till the ship is full.
Mhm.
As far as I'm aware.
But now just gather some flint. Need salt.
さあ今懸命に打ち上げよう。ファイヤーコントロール頼むわよ。ファイヤーコントロール頼むわよ。ファイヤーコントロール頼むわよ。
Buddy system is fully ready. Aha. Receive.
It just helped me to follow it.
No. Okay. Flint. Need flint. Getting flint. I can't.
No.
We do have a doctor.
You have?
Yeah, Morgan.
You need to say 3 times.
Name? What's your name? There you go.
方向よし、目標よし。私たちを止められる敵は何もなし。こういうのが好きなんでしょ
wonder at this point if I can use the controller to do this. Oh. Alright, cool.
Hold for the keratin blade if you haven't.
Cadet, get off my kit. I'm joking.
Superb timing, Cadet. Do check the inventory.
I did not check the inventory.
It's okay, it's only a weak bladder. But remember, always check the inventory before you go bang bang.
I don't know that. Not very much leg bang at all. We got most of it.
さあ、今絢爛に打ち上げよう。ファイヤーコントロール。頼むわよ。ファイヤーコントロール。
Yep.
頼むわよ。
We use the gun for medical damage.
ファイヤーコントロール。頼むわよ。ユニコーン。頑張れ。
The actual ship storage. Decent about a character. Shall we start calling them back with the order?
Yep. Shoot the blue flare and summoning that.
I think yeah, so.
I think it's below deck.
Are we leaving?
Yeah.
Do we need a flare to go out?
Yes. In a moment, yeah.
Alright, I've got flares. Let me drop all this nonsense off real quick.
We should have 15 aboard.
That's a very good. That's my list.
They're in the cargo.
Hang on. So there's actually ship's cargo. If you could just look down at the ship, select your E-muscle, open ship store. In there.
Hey.
I think we're missing 4.
Yep.
I've got a flare.
Vanguard and flare. Yep.
Alright, anybody's got eye issues, cover your eyes. Flare out.
And flag on. Yes.
I have epilepsy. Doing a what?
Nothing.
Oh.
You're different. How did Sharp get in there?
Bosun, I did have a question.
It's on the side.
Captain Magic?
Earlier you were asking how many
like I said,
repair
it's called
hammers
the way to get it in.
holding. What was the answer?
All of them.
Okay, understood.
Carry all of them.
I see someone out there running around. Let's go! Head back to the ship.
Some naked men running here. Half naked.
Oh, gee. Alright. Thank you.
Oh no, Luciano's overboard.
What?
Lost your footing. Slippery.
And we're missing 2.
I just shoot their north towards the land.
Yep. There they are.
I'll save the rest for when we're out and training with everybody. I appreciate it.
He's below deck.
Alright, shall we? It's gonna be a slow ride home.
Do you have captain?
The Dauntless?
Yes, to do it.
The Dauntless was more full than this is.
Okay.
And we still went home with it. Bosun's going to be in head for about 10 minutes.
Who is secondary boss?
Cadet Edro.
The cadet is already in head.
Alright, wonderful. Baloney. Take over for
Yes.
Bosoning.
Hey,
I like that name. Baloney.
yes, I am very below. That island is really great for resources.
Yeah, we definitely picked it good.
Do you find some settlements here?
There was a house, but no one was there.
Was there a house other than the little tiny house?
No, there was a big,
There was an
big old prefab house. No, it was a prefab house. Or maybe it was the exploration house, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a place to collect packet dust that has a house on it.
おかえり、指揮官。疲れた？早くお姉さんの胸に飛び込んでちょうだい。
Okay, maybe that's civilization then. Well, we didn't find any civilization, but we got keratin and we got a substantial amount of magnetes.
And gum.
I mean, it's paltry compared to the amount we can get from trading, but we need it. Yeah, we need it.
Okay, so the Eastern Standard Time, it's have the summer time, so it's now 5 a.m.
No, 6:30 a.m.
Are you sure they do not change to 5?
No, it is 6:30. I can assure you.
And Central Star Time, it's 5:30 a.m.
Okay, so it's
Japanese Star Time is 1930.
I don't need sleep. I've only been 39 hours.
Good lord.
I know it. It's like now, I'm so tired I'm awake.
But you sound like not tired at all. Probably nice.
She always sounds exactly the same at all times.
Yeah,
even when she's like injured and almost dying. Hi, Shimmer.
Hi, Shimmer.
この炎天下で委託をこなすなんて大変ね。指揮官もあの子たちのことをよくねぎらってね。
Now, I haven't been in Darkside that long. I had prior things to do, so I had to take a nap, do those things, and then, yeah.
任務目標達成っと。何が出るかな？
So about that, how to take care of a few things.
We're on our way back with a pretty substantial load of lignite and gum and...
Oh, nice.
Yep.
We have impressive 6 knots
こ
speed.
の炎天下で委託をこなすなんて大変ね。
Yeah, they were saying they were
指揮
gonna
官もあの子たちのこと
work
を
on
よ
that,
く
but
ねぎらったね。
Apparently not. True.
No, it's also lower than 6 knot speed.
It's like dead water, yeah.
Oh well, what can you do?
We're doing 7 knots now.
They can just kick their feet off the boat.
Yeah, I do have strong leg.
I do need to land to... Yeah, well, I need to like survive and, you know. So... Yeah.
この炎天下で委託をこなすなんて大変ね。指揮官もあの子たちのことをよくねぎらってね。
Okay, Primary is back on duty.
Welcome back.
Okay. Alright, we going home?
I'm gonna be in my head for a moment.
あら、新しい手紙ね。誰から？
Fair enough.
Someone want to grapple? Shipwreck?
Let's
Not
float them.
shipwreck, float some, sorry. On the port side.
Mine! Ow!
Wow.
You made me lose the box!
Sailor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's still kind of in my head.
Let her go!
この炎天下で委託をこなすなんて大変ね。指揮官もあの子たちのことをよくねぎらったね。
It was awkward.
I'm angry with you.
I thought my throw went long.
Nope, I'm
Apparently not.
angry.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
You could do it at the top of the mast.
Yep.
Also, half the cadets will fall off the ship.
Exactly.
Oh yes, and our bosun will be up on the mast instead of, you know...
Trial by fire. They have to work for their lessons.
He's a lot quieter than he was on the last voyage.
Hello? Hello?
I'm here.
Alright, cadets, back to the front! We got to reconvene!
Yes, it's noticed of everyone. Like, how many people? God. Exactly, O'Keefe. Remember the dead days
Alright.
of 4 people awake?
So,
Yeah.
where were we? Oh yes, does anybody know,
For,
other than baloney,
for Lieutenant Murphy.
does anybody know how many splinters we allow the
Yeah,
plates
true,
and ports to get down before we repair them?
4,000, Bosun?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 4,000? Oh god, this cadet just wants us to lose the ship.
1,500, 2,000, depending on
Continue the statement. Kind of fizzled out on the end.
1,500, 2,000 if the captain of the ship.
It's increasing though. Like the world is increasing. Partly because we can't see far away, if you know what I mean. Ships far away.
I mean,
I'm gonna make him come teach bosuning, and I'm gonna. It actually kind of depends, to be fair.
It'll get better
Now,
next week.
You would
And
have
then
been
we'll start
right
declining
if
again.
we were on a galleon. A galleons you can actually allow to get 4,000 down, considering they have. I believe the base would be 12,000 sponsors. Unfortunately, a brig only has a base of 8,000.
Yeah.
Therefore, if we allow it to get down that low, we're going to end up losing too many planes.
Alright.
My secondary is somewhat correct. Unfortunately, though, it also depends on what kind of planes we have. With the base one, we're going to allow it less splinters. So basically, 800 splinters to 1,000 for the base one. Might be able to push it to 1,200, but that might also depend on what kind of damage you're taking. If you're broadside to broadside, 800.
Yeah.
Or even 600 at that point, because you know you're going to continuously take that damage. Against the damage, do 800 to 1,000. Push it to 12 if you need. Just make sure you tell your captain that I need to repair this side if it gets down to about 3,000 down. 3,000 down. That way he knows you're going to need some time to fix all of those. I'll switch sides for you. A schooner, you're going to be looking a little bit
now that
less.
you can make seawalls right at the beginning, it's going to help a lot. People were getting absolutely just trashed. Right at the
Would you like to come teach the bosun lessoning? Didn't think so. I didn't think so. Make sure you whisper up here. That's basically. Hey, I'm gonna throw you off the boat overboard in about a minute. If I yell at them, I'm gonna yell at you guys.
Also, it's always a good idea if you warm up the world and then talk, because it is a little bit delayed there to help prevent the sound from traveling on the wind as much.
Yeah, that may be true, except for if you happen to be internally coughing or sneezing a lot, like I unfortunately have to do. Because some dumbass bosun ends up getting the blame from time to time. So, anyway, but the schooner you're looking at, basically 800 to 1,000, depending on the planes and everything as well. Although schooners are a little bit trickier to bosun because you don't have a kill that you have readily access to. So you literally have to hug your plank or your gun port in order to get to that bottom plank in your keel. Got really quiet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
But how many splinters you weight, like I said, depends on what kind of plank gun part you have as well. If we've got the higher grade ones, we can actually allow 1,500 easily to go. Because those you're going to be running about 9 to 10,000 splinters on for a brig, I believe. You could be up to 8,500 for a schooner. And I believe on a galleon you're running up to 15,000. What is one thing we keep repaired 100% all the time?
Yeah.
Sails, bosun.
Beds.
Yeah.
It's going to be sails because sails are they have to be done. Now the tricky part is if we're up against dam and one of their cannonballs flies through the canvas of our sail, it will actually rip it. However, we actually won't be able to hear it tear.
They put some changes like with the Master Chief.
Just keep checking on your sails. If you run past it, check it. You know, there's a good chance you might actually be missing a part of your canvas. Alright. Who knows the chain of command on a ship?
Yeah.
Well, I know you do. Nobody else? Alright.
I can.
Wait, remember to whisper.
I could possibly guess, Bosun.
No, don't be hammering my cadets.
I'm trying to get them to whisper.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'd hammer them too. All right. Who is the first in command?
Captain.
Anybody?
Captain.
Who is the second one in command?
First lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Who is the third in command?
Midshipmate.
Well, that's gonna be fucking terrible.
That'd be bosun.
Yeah.
What kind of bosun?
First bosun.
They go with the wind.
Primary bosun. Mine.
Yeah, primary bosun.
Who's the fourth in command?
Secondary bosun.
Who's the fifth one in command?
Normally I just stop, but I want to close this voyage in the 2 hours.
Third bosun, depending on what vessel.
Medic.
It's basically going to be your tertiary or your third or your medic. Most of the time on war brigs, we do not run with 3 bosuns. We have your primary, we have your secondary. If your secondary happens to be a little bit on the greener side, you know, cadet, fresh sailor, we might have a tertiary just in case. However, that is a very slim chance, as we normally don't run with it like that. Which, in that case, would be medics. Now, let's say I've got somebody on a cannon who's the Vice Admiral, and he tells me to do something. Do I follow his orders?
No.
I just go a bit to the starboard side
Why
to not
not?
hit ship if they cross the
Because
channel.
he's not the acting captain.
Close.
Or-
He's not the chain of command above
Oh,
me.
they're speaking.
He may suggest something, however, I have full authority to ignore him. And I even have the authority to tell him to be quiet if we're in the middle of combat. There's only very few people who should be talking when we get into combat. It's going to be your captain, your lieutenant, your bosuns, and partially your Some will want their first cannon to speak with them if they have an angle or not on the enemy. However, that might not always be the case.
So,
what happens if the captain falls overboard?
Yep. Call away, man overboard, first lieutenant, take over.
What happens
Next to him and take over.
What happens if the lieutenant decides to go under via the enemy's blade? What if he gets knocked out?
And the captain's overboard?
Mm-hmm.
Primary boat take over.
At that time, what is the primary bosun's job?
Keep the ship afloat.
Get home.
It would be to get home. If I have to be on that wheel, I'm no longer keeping my eye on those planes.
Yes, he's been very busy
trust
on his
my
ship.
secondary can move
I
down
raised for
into
Schmidt.
the gun
The Ash,
and take over primary slot.
Ashburger.
Fair enough, thank you for that.
That's a need.
We shall continue on the
No.
other side then.
No, it's
It'll
not
give me a
Ash.
moment
It's
to
the
be
Ash
able to,
something. Right?
Take a wonderful
That's, you
trip
know,
in
I'm
my
just
mind
mocking
there.
him because he's definitely from World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, what the fuck is...
I mean, even his name sounds like it.
Alright.
What?
But yes, if
You
something
minus one me
happens
for
to
that
both
one.
the captain and the XO, which is also called the lieutenant, it is our jobs as bosuns to get that ship home as soon as possible, or to wherever we're docking.
No,
Whether it be
Stefan
the
Fur is
closest
taking over
privateer
ship right
port,
today.
or
No.
some kind of outpost that we have available to us, whether it be a trade fair or whatnot.
Aye.
Our job is to try to make sure
They were very good.
everybody else on the ship makes it home.
Possible that they could be back. It's just,
Who
you know,
is
people
responsible
do
for
trickle
the
in.
lives on the vessel?
Everyone.
Are you
Yes.
gonna do with the armored?
And medical stuff?
Not exactly medical. Yes, it is kind of their job to make sure we are healthy. However, the two main
they're
people
slower.
who are
That's
in
it.
charge of those lives are going to be
And they
your
don't
bosuns
take that
and your
many
captain.
cannonballs, honestly.
We each share responsibility on making sure that you guys stay afloat
Eventually.
and you guys get home. The worst feeling a bosun can ever have is having a ship go under, go down, when they're the ones who are bosuning.
I say
Because
fuck
that-
it and do
it makes it
do
feel
what
like
you want to
you
do,
failed your
Captain. But it's
crew.
just me.
However, there are
Worst they could
times
do
where
is
you
have to recondition another
absolutely
ship,
have
honestly.
no choice, no chance. You know, and that's why we always do double checks before we take a vessel out. Because if you don't have the right materials, if you don't have the proper replacements, and you get into a fight, there's a good chance that ship is going to go down. That's actually how we lost the Tricon.
Apparently that's what's going to be
during
the
one of the
thing, anyway,
battles,
not
we
London defense
unfortunately
anymore.
weren't able to replace the
I'm
vacant
fine with that,
plates,
exactly.
before we went back out.
I wasn't
we had
too
prepared them,
keen on
keep
the
in
other
mind.
way anyway. Yeah.
However, they weren't up to par with the rest, and we went up against Black Rose.
I
And
thought that I thought the Tricop was the vessel that performed the miracle at Twin Rivers.
It was. I was there on both occasions.
Shimmer.
Brace for Shimmer.
Waiting
Quick
for it.
question, bosun.
Hold on. Alright, what's your question?
What is the required minimum that needs to be on the ship for it to sail?
It always depends on the vessel, and it also depends on the captain. If you're running with a full, war combat, you're going to be most likely carrying more planks, more resources. If you're running as an interceptor, which most of the captains will, you're going to be carrying a little bit less of those, because you need to be able to go faster than your enemy to make sure you've got that good angle with your cannons.
Alright, thank you.
Each box will have little folders in it to tell you what the resources should be at. Currently, we're having a small resource shortage, so the vessel might not have all the resources required on that ship. Right now, our boxes are telling us we need 600 metal. I can assure you the Dauntless only has 300, because that's all we had currently. Now, when the vessel gets back and gets docked at home, who's responsible for the ship?
Awesome. Primary.
Oh, technically, that's actually who they're going to come after, yes. Which means the bosuns do not leave the ship until we double and triple check it. If,
Do I look like
however,
I'm
the
being a labor
secondary
to you?
has to go for sleep or something, that's the only reason they can go.
Saw me staring at you doing all the
But
ignite.
we need to double triple check. Because right now, we'd be telling everybody to top up on the top deck, which means everybody would go around hammering everything they see. We'd leave the gun deck and the keel alone until we dock. Now, keep in mind, we may tell people they're supposed to be doing this. Not everybody does. I've had a vessel that nobody moved. And I literally had to
I mean, like, if I'm required to wear one, I will
I
wear
said
one.
top up the deck.
Honestly, I think the lieutenants,
Because, unfortunately, they do have to listen to the bosun, especially when it comes
the
to
way
that.
I say it is that the
If they
lieutenant
do
in
not,
control of the
that's gonna
ship,
fall on
if
the
they're the
captain,
captain
not
of the ship,
disciplining his
should be
crew
the one with that
for
on. All the lieutenants
There
should
are
take the head off.
captains who are
But that's just-
a whole lot more lenient, and then there are some who are more strict. If some will be like, "Oh yeah, go talk whatever, do whatever you want," or some are like, keep it down, go to the front, whatnot. It always depends on who you're sailing. And that's going to be extremely important for the bosun. If you do not work well with your captain,
You're lucky I don't run around like
chances of that ship
well, before when he
coming
was
back home
Lieutenant
if you get into a combat
Silver Meadows
are
without his
less
shirt
than
on
what
all
they
the
would
time. Everywhere
which is
he
why
went.
we always need to make sure we're in sync with whatever captain we're going on.
No hat, no shirt.
Now, I'm a primary bosun of the house, under Captain Flemington. He owns the ship, the HMS Humber, which is currently over at the port. Which means whenever he sails out, and I'm on that ship, I will always be primary bosun. Because that is my job as his bosun. And he always going to know, I will always make sure that ship is fully restocked, ready to go. Now, there are times where I've had to overtalk my captain. It's not exactly the most a bosun can do, gonna be honest. But
actually kind of looks like you're flinging confetti, just like letting
if
it
he's
flutter
calling
in the
out a
wind.
command saying, basically people switch to port or starboard, and I have to call out, I need you to get off that side, I will let him know. Port side weak, please switch. And most of the time, he won't even, he won't get mad at me for overtalking him. He'd be like, understood, and switch everybody to the other side. That way, I've got time to prepare it. Some captains will have it where after every volley or pass by that you would do with the enemy, they will require you to call out
You probably park
the
on the
condition
workshop area, just unload this thing.
Some will say, give me a color. Some will say, give me a percentage. Some will say splinters. It always depends on the
It's
captain.
nice we have
Some
this
prefer
workshop close to
if
the
you're more communicative with them. Others only want to know what they need to know. Like Captain Flemington. I've been with him for long enough. He knows I will not talk unless I have something important to
Yeah,
tell
instead of doing it at war,
whether it be the status of his
docks
ship,
and then
what his resources
and
are,
cart it all
or
the way
anything else like
upstairs.
that.
Blackwater's
Now,
descent.
resources. This is extremely important on a vessel. I know you had actually gotten in trouble for repairing one of the gun ports or planks or whatever over there. Do not repair anything.
Did I
unless
what
you've
to Blackwater?
Strictly told to by the bosuns, because not only is it our job
Did I
to repair it,
save?
it's also our job to keep an eye
Are you
on
doing
how many
Blackwater? I'm not sure
resources
what
we
you're
have
saying. I'm sorry,
available.
Oliver.
I've had it where cadets go around just repairing whatever they want.
I have not
the
seen
wall
him.
behind the cadets right here, the half wall. That is non-essential.
I've seen
we can
him
lose
once.
That, and I could give a crap less. Gonna be honest.
I know he's around, but yes, I haven't seen him yet.
We could lose the ones around the lieutenant's
Although
podium.
today was completely
I don't
fucked.
care. We could lose the ones around that
He's
helm.
been asleep half a day.
I don't care. But if we start losing the ones under that helm, I will care. Because those are what keep that helm up. So if we've got these people going around just repairing nilly-willy, we're going to run out of resources. And it's not going to be pretty. That is how we almost lost the Tricock the first time at Twin Rivers. We had actually run out of resources. We ran out of planks, ran out of gun ports.
Yeah, just to add a little this, I just recently was a primary on this one, so back out the castle there is a little door at the side, so you have to check that because I missed a couple there. So I had to do all over again.
Yes, if you're the primary as a cadet, you do get a little bit more leeway if you miss something. However, it is also on the captain at that point to make sure his ship is fully repaired. That is also why we work in tandem with our captains. Even if you have an issue with that captain, on the sea, you need to let that go. You need to understand, whatever issue you had is not worth the lives of the people on that vessel. 100%. Let's say I'm over here talking to oh god, that was a headache. Talking to this wonderful sailor to my right here, Let's say he's the captain. I don't like him because I called him a cow. He's a smelly old cow, whatnot. Once we get on a ship, that goes out the window. I don't care who he is, don't care what kind of past we had. If he's above me, I need to try to make it work on that vessel. We can go back to hating each other later. Just like if he's going to be the cannoneer or my secondary bosun and he don't like me, he's going to have to get over it because I rank above him on this vessel. Which means I'm always going to try to make sure he's alive, same with the lives of this vessel. There are times where you might... Is that home?
Negative. Home is on our left.
Okay, that's a true part then. You know, there are times where as a bosun, you will go up and you will be finding people who decide to come over and board our ship. When that happens, it's not ideal, which is why closing doors are so important. If I catch anybody leaving a door open, I don't care if you're the Admiral himself, I will tell you to close that damn door. I have told secretaries, I've told captains. Hell, I've yelled out ensigns and lieutenants for leaving my doors open. Because if anybody leaves the door open, everybody in that bottom of that, you know, the gun decks, their lives are at risk. We are the backups if we get boarded. If your primary bosun goes down, your secondary bosun goes down, you're losing that ship. Needless to say, the secondary bosun, yes, you may be under the primary. However, you have a very dangerous job. You will get shot at. You will be shot. You could be set on fire. I have been set on fire countless amount of times. Even though it sounds like a second-rate job, a secondary bosun is just as important as the primary, if not even a little bit above. Now, I don't want anybody to think one is not important as the other, because you are. Does anybody know what we call out as a primary bosun when we go into the keel? Get up, baloney.
Bosun in the keel.
Bosun in the keel. Why do we call that out, baloney?
To let them know that if they're getting hit on the gun deck, that the bosun is in the keel, and also in case of battle tactics or in case they're gonna accidentally shimmer, they want to get the bosun out of the keel. Because you don't want to get them dropped out.
Who cares about the shimmering? We normally get plenty of notice. It's a majority to let them know we are not on that gun deck. We are not ready to take heavy fire. Because we will not enter the keel unless we've got a little bit of time. Now, let's say I just lost a gun port. Do I replace it immediately?
No.
No.
Probably have more attending matters.
Why do I not? Not exactly. When we lose something, we do not replace it immediately. We ask our captain, are we clear to replace? Why is this?
Because we don't have a full situation awareness.
If it takes damage immediately, it'll be destroyed again.
Correct. If you sneeze on it, it will fall off the ship. Therefore, we need to make sure that we're going to be out of combat.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might still lose it. That's okay. Well, it's really not, but at least you did what you were supposed to do. Because if you look to the port and starboard, you could have the little bit of lip that comes up that are your gun parts and planks. If a cannonball happens to hit on that and take it out, just let them know, I lost this again. They'll say, okay. When you've already used a certain amount of gun parts and planks, make sure your captain knows how many you have left. You know, mainly we will run with 8 and 8. Sometimes some ships will run with 10 and 12. It always depends on the vessel. So if you lose 2 gun ports and you're only carrying 6, you're going to make sure he knows, I've got 4 gun ports left, 6 plates.
Ooh.
It'll let him know. Do we ever cover a gun port with a plank?
Extreme circumstance.
What kind of extreme circumstance?
We're out of gun planks.
Incorrect. Very rare occasions will we cover that up. Mainly is if we've lost that cannon as well. If we lost that cannon, there's no point in putting a gun port there. You put a plank there.
I'm not sure what she's doing.
The only other time is if a captain really tells you to, or share it with the captain. Why? Because even if there's no gun port there, we can still fire out of that. We can still get cannonballs out. But at the same time, we can always bucket that out too. You know, we can go quite a while without the gun porch or planks on the entire side of the vessel. And that is what it is. And that's something you'll find out when we go do war games. Sometimes they'll have you bucket on the way back, missing half your ship. When is a bosun allowed to panic?
Never.
We do too.
Never. Why are we not allowed to panic?
Yeah.
Instill fear and panic in the crew.
Partially, right? If we panic, we cannot keep a cool head under pressure, which means we will freeze up. We might even make the wrong calls. Our calls are some of the most important on a vessel.
Yeah.
If we panic, that ship is most likely going to go down. I've been on a vessel where the primary panicked. They froze. I was a secondary. And they made a bad call.
Win.
You know, the water wasn't even up to the gun deck. There was plenty of time. She panicked. She called all hands on buckets.
I know.
I already knew the situation because she had already called me down there. I went above her and I said, delay that command. 2 people on buckets. And that's when I took over primary bosun for her. She had froze up because she stopped responding to me. I took it over and we lost the secondary because I was the secondary. The ship actually survived the encounter.
Yep.
However, we had gotten
I'm usually
captured.
quiet on ship anyway.
That's one of the worst things that can happen. Well, the worst being the ship go down and somebody dies. Having somebody capture your ship is not the most ideal. I've been on 2 ships that both got captured. However, I kept them afloat no matter what.
I mean,
there might be some people who tell you, oh, well, you should have just let it sink. Sometimes we might. It all depends on the captain. If it gets down to the point where we're always in combat, and you're primary, and you don't really know this captain, just be like, hey, I just...
Hammer
I
time?
want to double check. Like, if...
Alright, everyone, let's start tapping up the ship.
1 second, let me finish the sentence. If I know we're going up the most
Get out.
repairs,
Nope.
I ask them,
Most.
do you want the ship to sink, or do you want me to fight to the end? If they tell you, I want you to fight to the end, you never give up. You keep going. Alright?
Ash?
Yeah, I'm on it. Alright.
Any-
We heard command of hammer time, which means...
Although I don't think there's a whole lot to do.
No, I pretty much keep up on it.
Yeah, you do. I forgot, Ashes is there's not much to do.
Exactly. So it's mostly just a...
That or the previous one missed something.
The plan is simple. We just dock on the warehouse bay and unload the materials to the warehouse.
Ash,
Yes.
Yes.
do you see this half wall?
Hold on a second, I need some stairs.
Yeah, she actually noticed
I
it 5
pointed that
seconds
out.
into getting onto this.
Oh,
I also noticed this one over here unpainted.
I noticed there's one missing in the back. I don't know if that hole's supposed to be there, but I don't think so.
I don't know, to be honest.
So there's not a whole lot of repairs to do. Let's start prepping for moving shit off the ship.
Alright, did we get any food on the ship that needs to go into the kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah,
there's
there's
some
some-
basil and thyme in here.
Alright.
Olives and sea grapes.
Yes,
let's see one.
1 to 2 cadets, please go check the food bag and get ready to move it into the kitchen area when we stop. If there is too much for you two to carry, let us know. Shut my damn doors!
Thank you.
Do we have a hospital or medical place set up here?
Yes, we do.
Where is it? I'll take
So
the thumb there.
It's near where it was last time, but it's farther up against that cliff behind it.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a bit smaller, but it's there. Cadets, if there's too much in that bag, just let us know. We'll tell another cadet to go over there and help.
Alright, who wants to be my mule?
I will.
I think the better question is who's gonna pass out.
Oh, we got it all, bosun.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
You took it all, man. You leave something for the ship.
We're only at the warehouse. Dude.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it, and I'm gonna hope I don't pass out again.
Leave the rest.
This is just a warehouse. No one passed out at the warehouse last time.
Remember that
Oh, thank
most
God.
of the stuff is stored in the ship hold, by the way, not in the resource box.
We should just go grab a horse, to be honest.
There should be a horse there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tossing things.
Okay.
Sorry, I know I'm in your way. Forgive me.
Permission to go grab a horse?
I am a horse.
Wow. Why?
Got my mule right here.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, secondary, make sure that you check under here as well, all these half walls. Sometimes a stray cannonball can actually get under here and
Zip.
damage these as well.
Okay.
Roger.
I don't know why there's a bed in there, but whatever.
Okay.
It's mine.
Hey, sometimes we carry
Get
spare
that side.
beds.
I'll
Ain't
start
nothing
booping
wrong
you.
with that.
I can't wait. Apparently, there's supposed to be some sort of packaging system that's coming in.
Well, that'll
Yeah.
be
It's
nice.
so much better.
Just don't know how or what to do with it.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if it's yet set up or ready.
Maybe on the cargo pallet?
The packaging?
That could be.
No,
Yeah.
the packaging is actually you could do it in your pockets apparently. Or something.
Right.
Oh.
Well, that'll be nice.
You just need a book for it at that point, or
I have no idea.
Cadets.
I'm gonna run this
should
guy.
it just
over.
be
Slap stuff around. Yep. All right then.
nicer?
I finish unload the ship, you are free to go. Me and so just moves ship back to the bardocks. Aye.
Remember, don't do the gun ports and planks yet. We're not docked in the berthing area.
Oh.
Those we only do once we're completely docked up.
Stupid pirate spies.
And poop.
Just know you damage it, you fix it.
You might want to start
I'm
doing
thinking
some
I
lunges.
Alright.
Yeah, no, didn't break anything. So
Make sure whoever's offloading, please make sure you get this stuff out of this mortar and pestle.
yeah, I don't think they told about that one.
I don't think so. Normally I move it into ship cargo, but I was kind of preoccupied. So that's gonna be on me, unfortunately.
Are we redocking or this is
Oh, we're gonna redock back in the berthing.
Okay.
The ship
Yep.
can go back.
I mean, me and so just go back, move the ship back to the...
There was like 3,000 flint inside the resource box. Is that coming off?
Yes. Leave like 20 flint, but the rest goes.
Yeah. I left the stuff also.
You also have access from the top deck to ship resource box.
Yeah, the resource box, but not the
Yes.
what you call it, mortar and pestle.
Let's see how this workshop. I was hoping they have like gate here or just doors to open door and yeah.
Yeah, would be easier.
Ethan, service of the meantime?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Is the silken iridium going in?
Yes, that needs to go up in there. We're gonna need some resources, but we'll get those at the birthing box. There should be some in there. Make sure that's empty. Make sure the smithy's empty. The smithy is not empty. Alright, basically everything in this smithy, these resources also need to go. I would probably take the bolt, the arrow, basically all of it, but leave like the two. Actually, no, take the tools with it as well. The tools can go back in their respective boxes.
Just hold on and stay on the boat as secondary bosun?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Just stay on the boat as secondary bosun? Not unload,
Yep.
or okay?
Yep, we will always stay with the ship unless we are told to do something else.
Ask for directions if you don't know where the mess hall is, cadet.
Alright? Because if you're ever with me and they say everybody can disembark, you'll see me stay on the ship. Because I need to make sure that ship is 100% ready to go out next time.
Okay, ship is unloaded, or we see in process?
Let me double check the smithy.
Okay.
Close enough.
It's the box that the hammers and buckets are usually located.
Where the planks and gun parts are located on the spare parts. box.
Did you take them off of the ship, or are you talking about
I'll
the
need to
ones
put the ship
over
in the
at
actual-
the restocking, the warehouse?
I was
okay.
talking about on the ship.
That'd be that box right there.
Okay, I'm used to seeing repair boxes as the
At the
standard
actual
Alizarian red, but perhaps they're different here.
Not everything's.
Me, you can go, by the way.
Painted, yeah.
We've dismissed most people.
Yeah, no. I'm going with because my shit is over there still.
I'm just waiting to confirm from the bottom.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Alright. I like this. You can dispose of those people here after they're done unloading the ship and it's been repaired.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. What about restocking? You still need people for that.
Well, I mean, you could technically do the restock here too.
I mean, look, it's very easy because as a for trade, you can transport by canal some materials here. from
Yeah.
trade.
These are two different colors, correct?
If you're looking at the half walls underneath the helm, yes, they are.
Okay, I was just making sure that my eyes are not playing tricks on me. I thought they were different, but like due to lighting, I wasn't positive.
Yeah, as soon as I noticed it, it triggered me. Yep.
And as soon as I noticed the unpainted one by the lieutenant's podium, I'm really triggered.
There's also some ceiling tiles underneath that are unpainted. Right below.
Yep, don't point them out to me. Don't. Just don't. Yeah.
Don't anything.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just bullshitting with them.
I was getting triggered yesterday by the placement of the cannons on the hunters.
Or the lieutenant's podium being in the back of the ship.
Oh no, that's. I mean,
wait till
it's
we dock.
annoying, but it wasn't as annoying as the cannons not lining up. Like that was pissing me off.
Oh no, I can't hear you because of them.
You had a cannon right here, then you had a cannon right here, then you had a cannon right here, and on the other side you had a cannon right here, cannon right here, and a cannon right here, and you had like a gap right here on the other side. Just the same. I'm glad they moved that.
So it was even worse.
Oh, there's a ship right there.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, there's a ship.
Do you want to say hello?
behind us.
Yeah, let's go say hello.
That's not the lieutenant.
Just know I'm probably gonna end up falling asleep once we get into the actual docking area. Hi, Chance.
Oh, because of the headaches? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might not exactly help, considering we were about to turn around when I fell asleep last time. Why is it following us?
It hasn't moved its course.
Oh.
It's been going that way the whole time.
Well, if it didn't know it had little bugs.
Black sails.
Quick,
Why are you not surprised to hear this from Sawyer?
No, they immediately went the other way. They're like, no, never mind.
Yep.
Headaches.
That was
wow, they actually turned all the way around.
Yeah, they did.
Actually. Did they just crash? They crashed right into the ocean edge there. They crashed into the island. I think they might have had a headache.
Yeah, probably headache. Might have fallen asleep.
Well, we won't have to worry about those black sails coming after us.
I am merged with you. I am one with you.
That's not exactly what we want to be able to hear. We don't want to hear you inside of others. Look! So if we look on the port side there, you can see the Hamburg with the wonderful hat towers.
Oh my god. Is the Hamburg already made?
Yeah, the Hamburg is
Oh my god, it was last day made.
It was made last night. Alright. I'm still awake. We're getting closer. There's a cadet waiting for us.
You're dismissed, by the way, cadet. It's fine. As soon as you were done.
I give this role to the main boss, and main boss can dismiss you from the ship now.
Yep.
She already did.
What?
And the boss is in way.
Did so?
No.
Didn't you?
I heard you.
No.
You did.
I need a little bit of resources. It's fine.
What do you need?
Like 200 wood, 200 thatch, about 1,000, 100 fiber. I stole them out.
Some of the planks still need to get topped off, so that number's gonna change.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually counting a little bit over what we actually need.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Yeah. If you want to be safe, just add 50 onto that. So 250, 250, and 150.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're aware, by the way, Lieutenant Oliver, that they're coming down hard apparently this deployment for making sure that we have our voyage logs in.
Of course, I always.
Sure you do.
On the voyage.
Yeah.
Some captains, especially. No offense to.
Wow.
Captain Sharp would be the problem, but certain captains that.
Flemington.
And with Ington, yes.
Flemington doesn't do paperwork.
Let's be honest. There's certain officers that just don't do it in general. I don't know if it's necessarily captains specifically, but they're just officers.
I don't even think the admiral does. No offense, but you know.
I mean, he doesn't.
Now they have other people to do that.
That's true. He is literally the admiral.
Yeah. Doesn't the admiral have the vice admiral to do all the paper?
Indeed, yes, exactly.
Do you think the vice admiral does his own paperwork?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I've met the man. He seems very interested in this paper.
Yeah, you're right. He actually does. There are times where he actually doesn't. Though.
I did the same exact thing, but the other way.
I've seen it where he didn't.
I've done all over. I actually left the dock, crashing into it. So.
Wait.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze. Surprisingly.
Is that?
Oh, the one with the.
One in the back is
you
the
mean?
yeah. But the one in front of it, I have no clue.
I think that's Captain Silver Meadows' ship. Mm-hmm.
It's in.
Oh. That's what you said.
I need to enter full.
You need help tapping them up? As soon as we're anchored?
She might be gone.
Yeah, with a lack of response, I feel like she might have passed out.
I'm checking on her.
I think she's just standing down there.
Ah. See them out there?
Yep. Resources are in.
Those must be the pyramids of Giza.
Did post-secondary go? Oh, there's...
Alright, secondary, go do gun deck.
Okay.
Aye.
I will start doing paperwork, and the main boss will give you permission to use the ship.
Sorry, a quick question before you go.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Woo!
That have to make it, or would forget, or something. Oh no.
Alright.
You
need more?
Right.
I am counting, sorry.
Okay.
I just gave her a hug because
Like 40 metal if you can.
Okay.
really
I actually didn't factor that
like
in
that.
before. That's on me. Yep, 40 metal and then we're good to go.
We're good.
Alright, thank you.
Like,
So
Alright.
basically,
Did we double check everything on the ship?
Yep.
At this point, we basically just entire crew. Thank you all for your time. Go have fun.
Thanks.
Have some whatnot. So, and then it is our
I
job
know,
to then
if I'm the
double
captain of the
check.
ship, I'll definitely write it, but if I'm an LT, I'll probably end up
But
writing
we've
it
already done that.
just to get used to, like
Like I
having
said,
to...
we're one of the last
Oh,
ones
yeah.
to the vessel. However, there's something I do want to point out. You see that unpainted
Yeah.
part over there?
Just
It's
okay.
I was gonna go. Yeah, the port side of the lieutenant's podium.
I don't know.
Come.
And no, especially seeing as one of the ensigns got promoted to LT by the time we got...
Yeah.
Alright, so you see this unpainted half wall?
Roofs.
Whisper, so we're not interrupting them. Yes. So this one, and then you've got
Hello.
the port side underneath of the
Yep.
helm, right over there. You can see it's a different color. These are technically our job as well. As bosuns, if we happen to have missed something, and it's our job to replace it, basically. We lose a cannon, we get the cannon. If we don't know exactly where to place it, we put the cannon on the ship, and we tell the captain. Say, you're missing a cannon, it's on the ship. And then we're also going to have to make a note of that. If we happen to replace it, like this here, it is also our job to therefore then paint it. There is typically a book that we would go by, and there would be paint guns, the spray guns, as well as the paints. Typically, it would be in the dock house over there, which is still being built. Which means that we would have to come out, we'd go get it, come out, we'd paint it. That way it'll match the entire ship. There is a piece that is missing underneath the stairs over there. I think it might have gotten missed whenever they were building or something. I don't know.
I'll be right.
We're going to try to replace that and make it match the other side as well. If we have the parts. Normally a ship will be carrying spare walls and spare ceilings as well. And a few ramps for the stairs. This ship doesn't have any of that right now, which is fine. They're going to be a little lenient for the first few days until we get things set up, especially in the office right over there. Have you met, I think he's Master now. Have you met Master Nexus, Robbie?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Alright, I'll go introduce you then. If there's anything you might need for a vessel, he's the one to go to. He's the one who's going to oversee all bosuns, whether it be land bosun or sea bosun. Come with me. I'll show you how we typically sign out a ship.
Nope.
Oh, alright.
Hello.
Okay, so this is technically the birth of the ship. See, we've got the name, we do have the piece of paper, and we've got a box over there on your left. That is the birth for this ship. So when we bring it back and we restock it, we typically take it out of that box there. Right? Now, typically there would be two pieces of paper. The one on the left would be the voyage details, like people who sign out and everything. The one on the right will have information on the ship. Who was the last bosun? When did it go out? When was the berth checked? Does it need any repairs? Typically, we would put a part, if not, or if we've already fixed it. And if the berth needs attention, like we've taken the resources out, it needs to be refilled, we make sure it's got an exclamation point. If you come over to that ship over there, the Dauntless, it should still be exclamation point. Come. Okay, you see how this one's got a different little stamp on it?
Yes. That is
This is my way of saying the berth definitely needs attention because we have absolutely no metal in that berth chest.
Oh, very wise. Very wise. I see what you did there.
Typically, that's what you would do, as there'd be two papers, so there'd be, one here and then one here. Because not all sea bosuns are land bosuns, and not all land bosuns are sea bosuns, if that makes sense.
I'm just gonna
maybe rations or some food.
I'm actually both. I am a land bosun and a sea bosun. Which means I go out on ships, I bosun, and then when I get back, I also make sure these berths are up to date.
Oh.
Yes. Come on, let's go see if we can find Mr. Nexus, and I'll introduce you.
Okay.
Since I don't actually know what you want to do in the Navy, bosun's always a good option.
I tried bosun.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just is a little bit to get used to.
No, I know I would panic.
Fair enough.
I panic as a secondary, and yes, I could have more practice, but it was my skill sets and awarenesses
Bosuning isn't for everybody. That's definitely a thing. I grew up with bosuning.
Repair the ship, keep it alive. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get this ship killed. So
I've been bosuning all my life, so.
Yeah, I had a good, just a little, about before we left, we had a good drinks over there, and talk to the Admiral's daughter, Gorkil, and explain my concern, and yeah, that's why I was going to medical.
Fair enough. Realize you see there's two different chests here. That's because also in here, they make the gun ports, planks, cannons, everything. If for some odd reason the berth is missing something, and you absolutely need something, you'll take it out of the native chest there.
Oh, yes.
You will never touch non-native unless told specifically.
How many times has Sir Flemington told you to take it out non-native? Kidding.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
you've been saying a lot of things about Flemington. And
I mean,
chaos.
Look, Flemington may be chaos, but he's a good captain.
Excellent. That's good to know.
He's the naval outreach captain. We typically go out. We talk to a lot of people. We tell them, "Hey, Navy's here. This is what we do." We check up on privateers.
Yeah.
Does that mean we don't go into fight?
That was the inspiration of your last quote, where you didn't directly. If I'm going to talk over someone and all that stuff, if you're a captain or whatnot, because you thought he made mistakes, but you know what? If he's a great captain, it's great because of team effort.
Yeah.
Like, Captain Flemington knows if I'm talking over him, that means it's extremely dire, because most of the time I do wait before to actually talk, and
But about the revenge, and you go to your enemy.
Whisper, there's people talking all around.
Become my brother.
Yes.
That's important when it has other importance. But if I may ask, did he have any injuries or any chaos? Is there a reason for his chaos?
Captain Flemington?
Yeah, you mentioned.
Not really. I mean, he's got brain damage. That's about it.
I was about to say if he had any damage to the head. Okay, well, he has brain damage. That makes no sense. Never mind.
If you ever get the chance to go out on one of his vessels, you should. Never know. He might be the captain you wanna basically go with. Some people are more prone to certain captains. Like, that's why we have the houses. If you fit under their time zone, you typically are always awake whenever they're awake. Sign up to come in their house. You basically live in a separate house, fun things like that.
Indeed.
But as for being dedicated bosuns or main bosuns, we actually have to be part of a house because we are there dedicated. Unless that might change, I don't know. So.
I don't think it would be the
I
same.
hear Nexus.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hurrah.
Hi!
Yes, can we help you?
Yeah.
Just trying to introduce a cadet into you, actually.
Okay. Hi, cadet.
Oh, hello there.
So you're gonna have to speak up for him.
Oh, hello
They're
there.
kind of too far.
Yes.
What can I do?
Just letting them know, if they
Has that
ever...
cadet learned how to salute yet?
No, I can't even really see.
There you go.
We're both
To
masked.
be honest. Yeah, fair enough.
Almost a little.
Well, I know you are, but you're not really wearing a shirt.
No, because I'm building.
Yeah. Fair
Okay,
enough.
cadet, what can I do for you?
I was just introducing him in case he ever needs anything from this house to go
Oh,
to you.
okay.
Yes, sorry. Get out
No,
of
you're
here.
okay. We're just having a meeting.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'll leave.
Rudely interrupting meetings.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
You left the doors open here.
It's my fucking harbor house.
But yes, that is one of the Nexus brothers. The other one is actually in medical.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. His name is Asher Nexus.
Asher Nexus.
Mm-hmm. But that one is Robbie Nexus.
Robbie Nexus.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of siblings in the Navy. So. But I don't know. Yeah. Alright, well, you can just go off and do whatever you were doing. That's basically all. You know.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yep, I'm gonna go find me something else to do now. Have fun!
Do it again.
Yep.
And... Cool. Get out. Good night. Alright, let's do it. Just throw stuff real quick. So, Alright. Okay, so let's see, see who else is doing that right now. And DarksideRP, okay. Let's search. Where are we going? Search. Alright. Who are we gonna be rating? Timmy. Hey, no sounds good. Alright. We need to find... It's easier to do the other way, I think. All the dark side channels. Grumble's going on. Which one? Does she stream? Shit. Hey, there you go. There's me. Okay. Ooch. Let me see. Ooh. To do today, dating. Viking? No? Is that? No? Dead body here? That's awesome. Let me see. Hold on. The Chief Aussie. I think that will do. Okay. So let's say that. All right. Hey, everyone. Good stuff. Good stuff. Completely forgot. Am I reading again? Oh, damn it. Shoot. I really gotta pee too. Ow. Ah. All right. Well, I'm about to pee my pants, so we're gonna start streaming.